Let's talk about something that a lot of new sellers have a little bit of a hard problem with. Is when you're out thrifting, using your phone as a search to see what things are worth. Howdy friends, welcome back to the Eclectic Sam YouTube channel. Welcome to my little corner of YouTube, where I talk about all my eclectic, wonderful life, where I enjoy thrifting, selling on eBay, traveling, family of course, and history. If you haven't already, see that subscribe button? Click that. It doesn't cost you a thing, plus it helps me out, and it gives you the ability to see what videos are coming in the future. Today is Thursday, November 12th. And let's see what we sold today. Well, we sold our first item from the auction lot that I got here recently that we did a video about. If you haven't seen that, check it out. But this is the F-22 Lockheed jet that sold for $94.99 with free shipping. I would have sold it for a little bit more, but I had a sale going on for 25% off anything over $20 in my store, so somebody took advantage of that and got a real nice item. $94.99 off of the, I believe it was $150 that I had in all the other stuff. Pretty close to having it all paid off. And of course I paid $12.50 a piece for each of the items. That was awesome to go ahead and get something sold from that auction haul that I had a video about recently. And I haven't even listed everything yet, so I was real happy about that. But I think I'm going to head off going to lunch with a friend today in Atlanta, and may stop off at a thrift store or two while I'm out there. We'll see you in a little bit. Well, I'm back from Atlanta. I had a real good lunch with my friend, and I stopped at a thrift store, and this is the first thrifting venture that I've had since May. Hard to believe when I used to go about twice a week. Luckily, I had quite a bit of a death pile to go through of items. Plus, like I've talked about in the past, I've kind of slowed down on my listing. But I haven't been getting out because of my breathing issues. I didn't want to risk getting the COVID, corona, virus or anything. So I've stayed at home pretty much like a little hermit. But I went to the thrift store. There wasn't a whole lot there, believe it or not. I was surprised. I would have thought there would have been a big backlog of good stuff that people have been, donating recently since things have been thinned down a little bit. But that wasn't the case. But I got about 9 items, and I paid, I believe it was $48 for the 9 items. And with me doing my average costing, that would come out to be a little over $5.30 a piece. Now, keep in mind, with average costing, with the way I do my accounting, I'm not everything I actually paid $5.30, but it's easier for my accounting just to say 9 items, paid $48 is $5.30. And whenever I go shopping at thrift stores, of course, I always buy stuff based on their value. Not what the average that I paid for, but what their value is. So I wouldn't pay, $5 for something that was worth $3. Of course, I wouldn't do that. But it all works out for me. But let me show you these items that I got. First up from our thrift haul is this Anakin and Obi-Wan Star Wars Episode 1 2-pack of action figures. There's new in the pack. There is a little bit of damage to the cardboard, but I should be able to get about $18 with free shipping out of this. And I figured that was a decent little buy. I'm not going to make a lot off of it based on what I paid for the individual item, but I knew it would sell quick because, you know, anything Star Wars sells real quick. So I went ahead and grabbed that. Next up is a cool item a lot of people overlook are plastic animals and toy animals from the toy sections. This is an Imperial brand, vintage 80s toy tiger. Usually you can get these for $1 or $2 in the toy department. It does vary on values based on the brands. Imperial is one of the better brands. This one should probably bring about $15 with free shipping. Shipping probably be $3 or $4 on it because, you know, it's light plastic and everything. But that was a real good item to grab. I always grab any of these plastic animals and dinosaurs as long as it's a good brand to grab. Next up, we have this Navy mug. It's a Department of the Navy mug, and on the other side is this Sailor of the Month. These mugs, I don't think this one has a brand on it as well. Mail art. And these old military mugs are real popular, sell real well. I should be able to get about $15 plus shipping on that. It's under £1. It'll probably be about $5 or $6 in shipping. But these always sell real quick because the retired military people and the people that collect military items. This one's only worth about $15, but some of the defunct military bases and ships and so forth, or odd departments of the military, those bring higher dollars. So always keep an eye out for mugs. Like I've said in the past, mugs are real cheap. So you always want to peruse through the mugs when you're at your thrift store. Now here's one that I'm kind of disappointed about. I'm going to go ahead and show you this and tell you about this because you need to know if you're new to eBay, or even if you're old to eBay, you need to pay attention. This is a Hall pottery brand. You see the mark there. A ball jug. These don't bring as much as they used to. This one would probably bring about $25 plus shipping. I was happy to find it. You see, it was $4.50. Until I got it home and realized I didn't pay attention. I usually always look at pottery items real closely for problems, but for some reason I missed that crack right there at the top. So that turns a $25 jug into pretty much worthless because I can't sell it on eBay. I may try it on a Facebook Marketplace for about $10. Free pickup, you know, if somebody picked it up at my house or something. But it's still a beautiful jug. These ball jugs sell real well. And it's a timeless design, so everybody loves them. But yeah, always check your fragile items before you buy them for any problems. Well, heck, check anything. Double check them, like clothing and so forth, for damage on them as well. Shoes is one thing that just gets me that I sell so well on eBay. You know, when I first started doing eBay 20 years ago, when I sold just collectibles and baseball cards, I never would have thought I'd be selling used shoes on eBay. But they sell very well. Now these right here are a pair of Saucony or Saucony. You know, people say that different ways. Women's Cohesions. Saucony is a brand that has a big following. So if you ever see any, make sure you grab them. These do have a little bit of dirty spots on the fabric. Of course, on the white areas, I'll just take a magic eraser and clean those up real well. These in the shape that they're in, I'll probably get $25 to $28 for them with free shipping. Let's start the clothing now with my best find. This one I'm going to have a hard time not keeping. It's a shirt. I did not know anything about the brand, but when you start selling clothes and you get used to them, you're able to look at the racks and skip through shirts and see the sides of them and see which one's a quality made shirt and which ones aren't. So that helps things go by quicker looking for things to sell. This is a real neat shirt. It's got the skulls on it, you see. And it's a brand that I had never heard of, which is odd for me. It's a company called Rock, Roll, and Soul. And this shirt, see, there usually is an embroidered skull from what I figured out on the collar on these. This shirt will sell for right around $60 to $80. Problem is, it's my size. Now, do I keep it or do I sell it? I'm probably going to sell it because it's worth that much, but I really like it. Next up, we have a common brand that's not bringing as much as it used to bring, but it's still a good brand to look out for. This company is Roar. These are made by Buckle or BKE. This is their higher brand Western style shirt. You see it's got the button, the snaps on there. And they usually always have some kind of a, elaborate embroidery on the back with wings or what so forth. This shirt should probably bring about $25 with free shipping. They used to bring around $40, $50, but people have caught on to the brand and they're selling for less because the market's kind of flooded on those. Now, this was one shirt that I was real happy to find, especially since the Masters are going on this weekend. This is a Masters, see the Masters logo, Masters polo shirt. These are another shirt that have gone down in value simply because the market is over-flooded, oversaturated. But this one should still bring about $25. The Masters shirts that have a print to them, like this one, usually bring a little bit more. You see the label there for the Masters. So I was happy to find this one. That should sell pretty quick. The last thing that we have here are a pair of plaid wool pants, dress pants. They're Stacy Adams brand. Stacy Adams usually do more funky or elaborate prints on their suits. I really like their suits. Surprisingly, they don't bring as much as you would think. But these pants, they're a little bit larger size. They should probably bring about $22 plus shipping. They're over a pound, so they'll go in a padded flat rate. And I'll probably charge $6.99 shipping on them. But those will probably go pretty quick too because of the plaid. Plaid's real popular in suits right now, so that was a good find. Let's talk about something that a lot of new sellers have a little bit of a hard problem with. Is when you're out thrifting, using your phone as a search to see what things are worth. A lot of people in these Facebook groups will pop pictures up and say, what's this worth, whatever. But we all have to work to learn our information. Take your phone with you and use the eBay app to look up values. I guarantee you the people at those thrift stores that work there, they are not going to get mad at you. They know the majority of their customer base are resellers. So make sure that you use your resources, like I've told you in the past, which is your phone and your eBay app, and look up the values of things. Myself, even as long as I've been reselling, I still do it. Like that Rock, Roll, and Soul shirt. I knew it was worth something, so I grabbed it. And then once I got over to the side, I looked at it again. I looked up the brand, and I was really surprised at the value. So make sure you're using that eBay app to look up values. Today is Friday, November the 13th. Yes, Friday the 13th. Let's see what we sold yesterday. The first thing that we sold today was this ringer tee. It's a vintage 80s ringer tee. It sold for $22.49. Still running that sale, so it sold for a little bit less than what I had it listed for, but plus shipping. And I paid $3 for that. Next up, we have this Sourpuss brand Pirate Dog Rockabilly style dress. Sold for $24.99 plus shipping. And that came from the lot of items that I got for free from my friend. Got the cute little dog on there. Well, it's been a pretty good video. I had a few sales, a few good sales, and went thrifting. Boy, I was glad to get back into thrifting and enjoying that. That's the part that I love the best, is buying, or the hunt for items. It takes me a while to get things listed, so hopefully within about a week I'll have those items listed. But until then, if you look down below, I have a link to my Facebook and my Instagram. And if you will, check those out and subscribe to them, so you'll be able to see what I've listed and when new videos are up and so forth. And also there's a link to my eBay store, so you'll see the items that I have listed, and that might give you a good boost on seeing things that you're not used to selling, and what the values and everything are of them. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure that you like and subscribe, and comment anything that you enjoyed, anything that you have questions about, and I'll be glad to interact with you. But until next time, my friends, love you. Bye.